From Newsweek, did Kamala Harris pay celebrities to endorse her? Oprah Winfrey speaks out. Now she says, oh, that's beyond ridiculous. And in all honesty, she's technically right. Kamala Harris didn't give her $1 million. But in all honesty, Kamala Harris did give her $1 million. It's all a semantics game. Okay, and I'm not going to bury the lead because I come bearing receipts. Some social media users pointed out that 2 payments to Winfrey's production company, Harpo Productions Incorporated, can be found under Harris campaign's disbursements on the Federal Elections Committee website. The payments of $500,000 each were made on October 15th and are marked as, quote, event production, close quote. Now, some of you were thinking, that doesn't mean anything. No, it doesn't? That's just Newsweek. Well, I'll tell you what, I did a little sleuthing. Is that what you call it? Sleuthing? I did a little sleuthing. And I went to the website myself to see if this was actually true. Now, it took some digging. But let me point something out here. Typically, like in Newsweek and all these news articles, they will leave a link. But Newsweek didn't leave a link. It's almost as if they don't want you to go corroborate this. But I did do the work for you. So take a look at this. This is the Federal Election Commission. This is their own website. Look at this. Harris for president, the spender, recipient, Harpo, what? Yeah. Oh, you can't see it? Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on a second. There you go. Disbursements. Harris for president, Harpo Productions Incorporated on October 15th. What? Oh, you can't see it? There. How about now? Can you see it now? You in the back row? Harris for president, Harpo Productions Incorporated on October 15th, 2024, $500,000 twice. That's interesting because Oprah said it's beyond ridiculous. And she never gave me $1 million. Well, technically, Kamala didn't hand her $1 million. But unless you're telling me that the Federal Elections Committee is actually lying, yeah, you did. Now, here's the thing. It's on their own website. They didn't give you any link to go to it, but I did. In the description below, in fact, I put it right up front. So you can go to the website because I already know what you're thinking. Still, you probably made this up. You probably made this little website so that you could take jabs at calamity. No, and no. I'm going to leave a link below. You can go to the website yourself. You can see it for yourself. God, these people, it never ends with these people. It is not clear what these payments were for. Not clear what these payments were for. Who cares? Who cares? But celebrity appearances at political rallies frequently involve cost for things like travel, security, event production, without necessarily being a direct payment to the celebrity. And that's how they get you. You see? No, it wasn't to me. It was to my production company. See, that's how she can go out there and actually say, she didn't give me $1 million to endorse her. Here's the problem for average Americans. Oprah is a billionaire. You didn't need one thin dime from Kamala's campaign, who ostensibly get donations from normal, average, everyday Americans. You could have spent $1 million of your billions and not even felt it. That's the problem people have with this. Oh my God. The scrutiny over celebrity endorsements comes as Harris's campaign faces criticism for spending around $1 billion. Around, what do you mean around? Newsweek. Spending around $1 billion. Just say $1 billion. Once you start getting, in the atmosphere of, you start, circling the orbit, you start getting around $1 billion, just say $1 billion. All right. About $1 million during the election. She blew through $1 billion. She blew through $1 billion. Good God. There have also been claims that her campaign ended in the election season with $20 million in debt. And she still lost. Oh my God. How do you blow through $1 billion and then end up in the red? So right now, believe it or not, they're actually, they're still campaign raising, but they're doing it under the guise of we're trying to help these other, elections, like in Pennsylvania with the senators. We're hoping that there's a recount and we're raising money still. It's like, what are you talking about? You're still raising money. It doesn't make any sense. Seriously, it makes no sense. The Harris campaign won the support of many celebrities, with several high-profile names appearing at her rallies. Questions have been raised about whether the involvement of celebrities helped or hindered her campaign. It hurt. Actually, I take that back. It was actually kind of like indifference, because the average American knows Eminem is never going to feel this. If you make a bad financial policy, Beyonce's not going to feel it. Oprah's never going to feel it. You think Jay-Z cares? These are people who haven't thought about money in a decade. They never even think about money. They don't even shop at grocery stores. I can almost with 100% certainty tell you that Beyonce is not going to the grocery store. It's unbelievable. And that's why it hurts. Or that's why I believe people are indifferent. People hear that Lady Gaga endorses, people are like, so? What exactly does that mean? Or what's worse, it means that you're connected to a bunch of high profile, extremely wealthy people. And you think I'm dumb enough to vote for you because of it. Some analysts and Trump supporters, including Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, have suggested that the association with celebrities might have made the Democratic nominee appear to be out of touch. Harris's star-studded rallies came during election season in which voters cited the economy as a primary issue. It's like the irony is like, who is running your campaign? Who told you that Beyonce was going to bring in votes? Who told you that? That person actually owes your bill. You're in debt now to 20 million. That person should pay it. Now, you got to wonder, how is it that Donald Trump, because I remember this in the 2016 election, that people were saying that they had never seen a more financially disciplined campaign in their life, referring to Donald Trump. And they couldn't figure out, well, wow, this guy is really financial. It's almost as if he knows what he's doing. It's almost like he has this acumen with regard to finances. It's almost as like, I don't know, like he's like a businessman of sorts. Look at this. This came from Reuters. This is back in 2016. Check this out. In total, Trump raised $339 million and spent $322 million. So he wasn't He did not leave in debt. A far cry from the $565 million spent by Clinton, according to the latest Federal Election Commission disclosure report. Trump spent $94 million in the final days of the campaign compared with the $132 million spent by Clinton. Trump frequently promised to run a shoestring campaign and argued his self-funding model meant he wasn't obligated to any special interest. And that, my dear sir, is the reason they hate him so. How dare you use your own money? How dare you not come to us? Donald Trump told Fox News he could go to Wall Street just like Joe Biden went to Wall Street. He could get millions. Like, by the way, Biden got like $74 million from Wall Street. Donald Trump was like, I know those guys. You think I can't go there and get that same money? But that money comes with strings, not just strings, cables, chains. And you are now beholden to them. If you don't believe me, just ask Gavin Newsom. I mean, you talk about being strapped by special interest. That is Gavin Newsom. So here you go. Yes, Oprah gave Kamala Harris $1 million. She's never endorsed a political candidate ever, and she did it here. And just like I predicted, Donald Trump mopped the floor with her. It really speaks to something else, though. The American people are not that stupid. We're not that dumb. We can be really dumb, but we're not that dumb. Okay? Did Oprah give $1 million to Kamala? She didn't hand over $1 million. But did Oprah give Kamala $1 million? Yes, she did. And I just proved it. There's a link below. Just look at the description. You'll see the link, and you can go to the Federal Elections Commission and you can see it for yourself. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.